And you're listening to
GSNJ Radio.
Yeah, what's good, man? It's your boy, Pastor P.
It's your boy, Mike J.
Lily Dane here.
Y'all now tuned into the voice of reason for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, look, we had a good week, a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, for everybody that want to know what we did, we made some moves on Friday up to New York. And we had a good time at the Rainbow Coalition. So I'm going to let my team fill y'all in because I want to know y'all experience. I want to know how y'all felt about the situation because I've been there for the last couple years. But I want to know how Dane felt about the situation in New York on Friday.
Let me just say I didn't realize how fidgety of a person I am when I get a little nervous. P had the point that
Quicker.
I was like, what
Quicker.
are you doing?
Oh.
I went there with 10 nails. I got about one nail left. All of them were bitten off, but it was definitely a great experience. The power and the energy that was in there was just and it was like a peaceful type of powerful energy in there. It was just it was crazy. Definitely something I can't describe, but
I remember you said when you walked in, when you walked in, you just knew what the atmosphere was going to be like.
Yeah,
as soon
I walked
as you
in
walked
and I was
in.
like, wow. I just walked in and was like, and then I had to remember what I said. You belong in the room. You belong in the room. And I just made myself to that third floor, and it was just like, whoosh.
The whole third floor was
third
theirs.
floor.
I mean, the whole third floor. It was a crazy situation, and it's crazy because I was watching you and Mike, and y'all remind me of when I was there for my first time, because kind of that's how I was kind of acting. Like I'm in a room with a whole bunch of money, where people are grabbing you, and royalty, where people are grabbing us this time, like, Pastor, come here. Let me introduce you to such and such. Pastor, come here. Hey, yo, shout out to Jesse, though.
Right.
Yes.
Shout out to Jesse, the Godfather Jones.
Yes.
The Godfather.
Godfather.
Shout out. Jesse, man, soon as he found out who we were, it was like the favor was crazy on our life. He was like, come here, Pastor. Y'all need to meet him. Come here. Y'all need to meet them.
Turning around, he was pulling us to be, and
Pulling
he
us.
always remembered where we were.
Yeah.
He
Never
where we
lost
were.
track of us, that whole situation. So shout out, Jesse. We got to give props where props is due. Like, I'm not a hater. That bull, you know what I mean? But let me make sure I send a crazy shout out to Mr. Hobbs on the cameras. Because without Hobb, we really wouldn't have got introduced to none of them people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because Hobb was like, you got to come. I ended up like being like, oh my God, I didn't really make it down there on a Thursday. I had to take care of something with the family. And my principles was tested on Thursday. I want to tell y'all straight up. Because my saying is, y'all, family, business, me.
Yes.
Right? And so Thursday, I knew that P and them was going to be down there. And I'm like, oh, this is a great opportunity. I got to go. I got to go. But yet my son, it was a time, he needed my time. He needed me. And I was like, oh, I was mad. I was so mad when I woke up on Friday. I was like, I'm not even going. That's how I woke up Friday. Yeah. And then I was like, I'm not going. And then I ended up calling Mike because I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we need to get down there a little earlier because Hobbs just sent me, what was going on. Yeah, and I was like, let's get down there earlier. And I'm glad we did because I feel like because he tested me with family, we were just getting pulled in directions. And shout out to Ty Yearly. I did speak to him day after. He said, make sure that we make it on down to Chicago and do some things with him in DC. And he was really a cool dude, man. So he said that I feel good about y'all. Because he said, yo, your team really handled they stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that made me feel good because people was looking at us. And for people to be like, yo, y'all handled yourself. You know what I mean? That's why I had to send y'all shout out on the joint. Like, yo, he was like, y'all really handled yourself well out there. So, and
it was exciting. Look, I have to say thank you guys. Because without you guys, I wouldn't have had that experience. But that was definitely.
Dang, that ain't about nothing. We got many more things to come. That's. You know what I mean? That's what's there for us. That's what we got to see that's there for us. So, what you looking for, bro?
I'm trying to find that card of the lady the fashion designer. I wanted to say her name.
He trying to get her a shout out.
Most definitely.
He trying to get her a shout out. I got to find the fashion designer.
When shout outs go wrong.
Look.
When shout outs go wrong, bro. You
know.
Yeah, but your intentions is good.
Yes.
At least your
Listen,
intentions
look,
are good.
He was
Your
in the
heart is
wallet.
in the right
I ain't gonna.
place.
At least look, he didn't want to get the wrong name.
Yeah,
He was like, look,
exactly.
look.
Your
I was
heart's
like,
in the right place. You
what
wanna
you
make sure
doing?
you got that
I
right.
put you on the spot too, didn't I?
Yeah, you
Don't
did.
look
No, but
what you looking for, bro? I saw you.
time out.
Nah, but we put her name on Facebook anyway. We gave her shout out. So, but look, you know what was so crazy is that what is that in Camden? The Subaru dealership or?
Yeah, Subaru.
Yeah.
So we met the people that actually
That actually
own that.
Own that thing.
Yeah, they own that
And it's
Subaru
a-
dealership in
it's a
Camden.
brother.
Yeah,
Yes.
a brother. And he was like, "Look, y'all get with me."
Yes.
So I reached out to Jesse about that situation. We're gonna get with him.
Nice.
Like, look, I don't hesitate on
know
making
you
phone
don't.
calls.
No, you
Soon as
I'll
you say
call
call
Bull
me-
next day. He said, call me. I'm calling you next day. Bro, I'm tired. You said call you. I don't want to hear no excuses. You told me to call you tomorrow. Don't be like, I'm tired.
Because if I wait 48 hours, you might forget.
You might
so I'm gonna make
forget.
sure you
So
don't
I'm gonna make
forget
sure you
who I am.
Yeah, and so he said
Still fresh.
we're clear with that. But I was just sitting there like, wow. And then that other pastor that we met from Louisiana,
The dude that
he said
Yes.
come up with the plan because it ain't nothing for them to invest in
Mm-hmm.
the nonprofit.
the nonprofit.
Right.
And you know what? He just said it's so easy. Remember, Dane? He was like, "Oh, the dude that owned Walmart or whatever."
Right there. He's like, it's nothing
right
for me
there.
to get you connected with Walmart. He was like, but you got to get that ask. Make
Right.
sure you
Yeah, he
got
was
that
like,
ask right.
he was like, you
ask
gotta,
gotta be right.
Yeah, you gotta have that right. But he was so like,
He was just laid back with it.
but look, you know what was so crazy is when you know you in a room where real paper is at. When he was like, ain't nothing to get you $1 million.
right.
And he really meant it.
Right.
Like that's
Yo,
easy.
yo, he
You
didn't
know what I
even-
mean?
That's light work.
He didn't flinch. He was like, yeah. it's right
He
here.
was like, that's light. He was like, you know, when I started my school, like you know what I mean? He
Right.
started talking about when I started my school. I'm like, you started your school.
Right.
Like I'm looking at him like, who are we standing in front of, bro?
I know,
Because
right?
he was just so like, when I started my school, or when I started this profit, and when I started that, when I did this, you know, I got them to give me this, and then when I'm looking at him, I'm like, dang, this gonna cost us. And out of nowhere, he was like, and I'll do it for y'all for free.
Right.
Like
It was
wait a
tested,
minute.
y'all,
Y'all.
family,
Business.
business. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that's the first time it's ever really, really been tested. Because yo, I was heated on Thursday,
Yeah.
y'all. I was mad. I was all in my feelings.
Now, if
Like
you
yo, I
get
can't go
mad,
to the
bro, of
Master
course,
P.
I
You
was
know,
with him on
Mark
Thursday.
Wahlberg and all that. Mark Wahlberg and
y'all
all
was,
in
y'all was
there.
together on Thursday.
Huh?
Look, he threw that out there. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh, he came around because he knew I was mad.
Well, yeah, I remember, it's for my godson.
Yeah, you're right. You had to make sure he was good. But you know what I also appreciated about everything that happened on Friday? Everybody that we talked to, nobody rushed us. Nobody made us feel like they did not have the time or did not want to talk to us.
That's dope,
Everybody
right?
gave us.
Right.
Everybody gave
had
us a fair time.
Even the people from
knowledge,
Africa.
everything. Yes, just
And he was what, a king or whatever that
he
was?
he was the
I,
king,
I,
king of South,
I
South
friended his
Africa.
wife. I'm gonna have to tag y'all in it. I found her.
Really?
Yeah, I found her through. And I'm gonna tag y'all in whatchamacallit too. I got Jesse on the. I don't be playing, dog.
know Jesse?
I got Jesse on there,
Jesse.
and I got the queen.
The queen?
On there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I looked at her page. She really royalty.
Yeah.
I was like,
I wonder
oh.
if she was looking for us for them cocktails.
She probably was.
Oh, she did say stay around for the cocktail.
Yeah,
She was like,
she
I
was
want to
like-
get with y'all afterwards.
And you know what? We should have stayed around because they didn't rush. I actually was looking at her page. They still there today.
Really?
Yeah, they was taking pictures.
Oh, and because she had said she was like, we leave tonight, but I guess they decided to stay.
They stayed a little
Well,
bit
look, they
longer, man.
royalty. They can do what
They,
they
they
Look, but
royalty.
you found her, so when you
I found her. Yeah, I'll share. I'll make sure I share it to y'all
next time
too
you in
because
town, Queen, we need to get with you.
they're pretty much a part of the push, John. So
Right.
I'm sure that they come to all of the events, but
Yeah.
it's just we got to start getting outside the box of more than just the New York John.
Right.
And so now Voice of Reason for a reason has to sit here and think of a plan. And we talking to our people direct. They listening to us right now. Like we really got to think of a plan, y'all, because like they getting ready to be in Chicago, then they'll be in Atlanta, then they'll be in Florida. So what it's up to us to now to start saying, yo,
make those moves.
how we gonna start putting up this bread? How we gonna
Yeah.
start? Because we need to be in the building. It's necessary. We don't have to go to all of them, but we need to be at least one or two of them out of the year.
Out of the year,
Because
yeah.
We're members.
Congratulations,
We're members.
everybody
We're
members.
members.
We're all members.
Everybody
Yes.
join.
Yes. We
So,
all
you know
join.
what I mean?
Right
Rainbow
here.
Push.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure you're sharing the shirts.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I'm
will.
saying?
We will.
Shout
Right
out,
afterwards.
shout
We
out
will
to
right
the
afterwards.
Wait,
push.
you can't see your
Okay.
there's no-
Yeah.
See?
I am
I
Somebody.
somebody. You know what I'm saying? Remember that? Remember that? When the cop was like, and they was like, I am somebody. Yeah,
I
they was
can't
like,
wait to
oh
get
my
my card
God.
in the mail.
House party
I know,
shit.
right?
Huh? Y'all got to
I
get
can't
your
wait to
car.
get my card in the mail.
My car should be mailed to me soon, hopefully.
Y'all hype.
Super
We need
hype.
that,
Y'all
man.
hype.
Super hype.
Yo,
Y'all part of the
look,
coalition
a
now.
Yeah, it's the
$35
coalition.
investment for a whole year? That's
But see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. The $35 investment for the year. But remember what Jesse was saying. Now you going to have to start spending money. Remember, he was like, I got to spend like $5,000,
But also,
$10,000
too, what if we
sometimes
get
to go
active?
to those places, though. No, to go to those
Oh, yeah,
places.
yeah,
You still got to spend money to get to where they at. So that's why I'm saying we got to come up with the plan right now.
Yeah.
Like, when they send us the
flyer and
the
the
invite, then we got to figure out, is this feasible?
Right.
Can we make it to Chicago? You know what I'm saying? Can we make it here? Can we make it there? We got to go at least 3 places out of the year.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And New York, if we count that as one, so then we need 2 other spots.
Right.
And that's yearly too. Like, yo, one time I might try to make it to Africa.
Look, I'm trying to go to
Chicago, Shoutouts.
because that's coming in June.
Yeah, June. And yo, and Jesse, yo, he was all like, well, you know, I was just with Elijah Muhammad. Who was he with?
Wait,
No.
yeah.
No,
No.
Minister Farrakhan.
Minister Farrakhan.
Farrakhan.
He was like, I was just with Farrakhan. He was out, you know, and you know what I liked about him? He just pulled the pictures up. Yo,
Like,
Jesse was a savage, though.
Yes, he was.
The looks
He was
into
a
his
problem.
lifestyle change. He was like, I was on the run from the feds. He's showing us the pictures. Here go Larry Hoover.
When he started going in, I
He
was
started
just
going in.
like-
Yeah, he was like, but I kept about 300 people around me the whole time.
Yeah,
So
he
they
was-
wanted to take me, I had to take my whole team.
They got to take my whole team. We all ready.
He's like, you can't come get me without getting him. Like, he's like, you're not
But
going to just
he
take
did
me.
end up going down to the feds. But shout out to Jesse because he changed his life.
definitely did.
Salute to the boy. But I mean, he
He's
showed us the
definitely still
pictures.
ain't nothing to play with.
He showed us the pictures with, you know, the Larry Hoover situation
Yeah.
and the real Rick Ross. And, you know what I mean? He was in the picture with nothing but bosses. And then he showed us, like, look, I was about that life. Like, so I was like, dang, Jesse. But he was the same dude that took us and led us to the fountains.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Everybody that he was introducing
Everybody.
us was power. Just
Everybody.
And it just seemed like it just kept going up and up. Just increased.
increased. And he showed love, even to the
Yeah.
point to where the tables was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to get us in there.
tried to get us
Look,
in.
we didn't actually register for Friday. So really, we shouldn't even have been in the building.
But
we still
That's that
snuck
favor.
our way up in the building and was able to network and talk to whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking in my wallet the other day, Mike, and I'm kind of like you. I'm like, there go one rainbow pushing on, there go another, you know.
Right.
I'm like, who was all these people that talk to? I'm like,
He
who
was
was
like-
all the
he was like, yo, I
I'm
wanna
like,
shout- he was like, yo, I
I
want to shout out everybody, but I can't remember them all.
I can't remember. I'm looking at the card like, which one was this bird? Wow. Yo, Jesse was giving us the connections so fast
and
that I
people
couldn't
was just
even.
throwing out names and their numbers. They're like, yo, here, talk to me for this. Talk to me. It was like, whoa, wait
Write
a
down
minute.
your
let
email
me-
on here. The
Wait,
older gentleman,
wait.
the older
Y'all
gentleman was like,
remember-
I ain't got a business card, but write the information down
Yes.
Yeah, look.
OG
She
pulled out.
wrote her joint on the back of this joint. She was like, make sure you send me your information tomorrow.
Yeah.
You remember OG? OG pulled out the
Yeah.
whole piece of paper. Was like, write your names here, emails,
Yeah.
phone numbers.
Oh, the
down.
boy that owned the paper.
Yeah, the owned the paper.
He owned the paper in
Yeah.
D.C., right?
Yes,
Yeah, he
yes.
was like, make sure y'all
Yes.
write everything.
Everything.
Then you trying to be nasty with Dane and make sure you put your personal email
on
on
there,
there
too.
as well. Just your personal.
I want
one.
to be your sugar
Yeah,
daddy.
that's how he was acting. I was like, ooh, dang. I was like, ooh, he's nasty, you know, nasty bastard.
Okay, do
Nasty
something strange with a
bastard.
little piece of change.
Right.
Wait, that's sponsorship though.
You
Nah.
Oh.
look. You want to do something strange for a piece of change? Yeah. That boy crazy. Yeah, that's how he was acting. He was like, you gonna be
He
around?
was.
You gonna be around for the after party? Look,
And then the conversation, then he slid into that conversation. He was like, you know, because when you get a real good black woman, he's like, you know, guys, it's cool to love your woman and one woman only. And I was just sitting there like, who you talking to?
you know he was talking to you, Dave. He was definitely talking to you. Look. And so I was like, yo, he a real live wire, right? Because if we'd have stayed around, but we couldn't. But look, Jania and them, they had the after party that night in Harlem.
Oh,
and I'm looking at
wow.
Jania Page, and the same old dude, he was dancing behind the joint like this. I was looking at him on Jania Page. He was doing like that. He had his hat to the back with his sunglasses on. I said, yo, ain't he about 80?
He went and changed the outfit, had on a
He had
suit this
he
time?
changed his joint. He changed the whole.
Wow.
He had his chain hanging. I said, yo, look at this bull.
Straight
Somebody
to
about to
chain,
be
huh?
a victim tonight. Do something strange for a piece of change. One Jones said she wrapped me from the back.
I bet you had that.
You stupid.
She was like, my Jones from the back.
That right here, just right away.
He said, no, that's crazy. But no, definitely had a good time. You know what I'm
Great
saying?
time,
Don't
great
take that personal. I know, you know.
Yeah. We
We
joke
just
a
joking.
lot.
We
We
joking
joke
a
a
lot.
lot.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a jokey joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. But it was definitely, and then when the one dude was like, 300 million just walked past y'all.
Right.
I
He
was
was
like,
like,
Where?
where?
where? He was like, right there.
That Asian dude right there.
That Asian dude right there. He worth 300 million. and that dude right there, he that's the president. He worth 900 million. I'm like, what kind of money we around?
Right.
And then Jesse Jackson just walked past us.
Right.
Yeah. And remember he shook my hand and
Yeah,
looked at me like,
look, I'm telling you, he gave you that smirk like,
Like,
oh, there he go, right
remember
there.
last year when you was cutting up? I showed you the picture of me and I had the pimp hat on when the last year.
Yes.
I was at his table with him.
So when I shook his hand, I was laughing so hard because I caught the look.
You caught him when he looked at me like that? He gave me he was like, yeah,
I was laughing so hard I couldn't even really say anything as he was shaking my hand.
And what's so funny? Remember when Jesse was like, they don't forget a face.
Yeah, he don't.
Remember the boy Jesse? I'm talking about the God,
Yeah.
the Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Godfather.
the Godfather was like, they don't forget faces. Oldest day is, they don't forget faces. And then after he said that, he walked past us and looked at me like,
It's like, no. I was like, what was that
yeah.
about? I was like,
Because
what did y'all just
last year
reminisce?
we was at the table cutting up. Like he was telling me some story. I'm like. Let me calm down. Yeah, 'cause he's a real down to earth dude, man. Like for real. And a lot of people be putting that on. Jesse's a coon. Jesse this, Jesse that. Man, Jesse was a real dude to me. I mean, every event I seen him in, you know what I mean, real. Like I've called him on multiple occasions because I deal with Jania. Like shout out to Butler. I mean, like Jania be like, yo, Jesse gonna be down here at the sneaker joint. You know what I mean, talking or whatever. And I've seen him, and every time I see him. He the same way. He the same dude, and he'll pull you in and talk to you. So so people that be like he cooning, man, whatever. Bottom line, and check this out. And hold up, somebody knocking at the door.
Don't come.
They interrupted the show. They knocking at the door. Interrupting the show, and it's the boy.
It is our guest.
Who is it?
Mr. Samuel Fields.
Samuel, he just came up in the building, man, in the show. He just interrupted the whole flow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For everybody that was listening. We'll get back to it though. So we got something getting ready to happen in what is that? Pittsburgh. Yeah, shout out. I'm about to tell y'all what's about to go
'cause I'm
down
like, what's
in
happening?
a second.
Yes, sir.
We got something going down. We getting ready to go to an event with my man Rob Schwartz from Who Mag, you know what I mean? And Rob Schwartz actually sat on the panel on Thursday, and he got a little award for being a part of the coalition for like the last 8 years and doing his thing. So Rob has definitely put his time in. So shout out to Rob Schwartz, man. Who Mag, like I said, a lot of y'all have to put y'all time in. And I'm going to keep on repeating that. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 years in there. I spent 8 years in here before I finally got all of those things that happened yesterday. Right. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like in 8 years, none of that has happened to me. I've been to, a few of these things, and that was on fire to me. I was like, why am I getting pulled in every single direction? Because eventually it has to crack. We're the right people for the right season and in the right situation, the right job. Like it is what it is. That's why I said the missing link. We ready. Yeah. Like let's get it popping. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do something for Rob Schwartz down there, and it's like a festival. It's a lot of entertainment going on. It's gonna be a lot of actors out there.
When is it?
I'm gonna share it with y'all a little later on tonight to y'all page so y'all can see what it is for yourself. But y'all gonna enjoy yourself, man. I think all the plugs and all the links that's been coming to us is crazy. It's like for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Yeah, because this will be this is my third show, so.
But every weekend since you've been with us, we've done something.
Mm-hmm.
We've been somewhere, or we've been networking.
Almost forgot. I did a photo shoot too.
Oh yeah,
how was that?
I did a photo shoot with Hustle and Spirit. Shout out to them. That was really dope. It was for Fearless Lyland, but it was really dope. Like the experience was cool. So that's going to help out with my line sooner. But that experience.
You got any pictures on your phone? I want to say.
I'll show you afterwards.
They're on Facebook. I mean, they up. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not all of them. They'll post the rest of them later. But yeah, that was a real dope experience.
Yeah, shout out to Hustle and Spirit. You know what I mean? We did tell them that we would get them on the show as soon as we get
soon as we get time, but we booked.
We
booked
like
for the
absolutely
next
booked
month
for like
and a
2
half.
months almost. Yeah, we really don't have any room, and that's a great thing. It's better to be overbooked. But before you walked in, Dane, we was actually talking with A about possibly doing a Sunday and maybe a Tuesday night, and maybe like 2 months from now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If we can. If not a Tuesday, we're going to figure it out. But I think we're going to move to 2 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Just to get more
exposure.
More exposure. You know what I mean? Promote the show a little bit more. Maybe we could do different things on that particular day. You know what I'm saying? Like do what we're doing on this day and do something different on that day.
Yeah.
Who knows? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Switch it up. Leave it up to the listeners. You know what I mean? Y'all got any ideas? Like what y'all want to do? Y'all call in,
us,
talk to us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start putting the phone number out there a little more. We
Live
need some
interaction.
and so we want y'all to make sure that y'all know too. We're gonna be interviewing Derek Webster when March 10th. And on March 10th, I personally got 2 ringside seats that I paid for that the third caller gonna get. I always make sure that I support the bank. That's my homie from way, way, way back since, you know what I'm saying? Me and him almost went to war. I mean, when we was in the drug game. And that's funny that me and him cool.
Am I disqualified from the contest? Like I can't.
Oh,
call?
yes, you are. You can't.
Yeah, you disqualified.
How
How
you
you gonna be here?
What you
How
going to the bathroom?
You gonna call
No,
for
I
me
was
son?
just like right here.
But
just-
but
Can't do that.
I don't even understand why you even asked that
you
question.
said you only had 2 tickets. That's
I said I had 2 tickets to give away
Ooh,
on the
I
show.
guess I ain't hear that. I'm
She
sorry. I
bacon
apologize.
burnt. I got 2 tickets for the
burnt.
show.
I apologize.
I mean, we
apologize.
Voice of Reason gonna be in the building. Hey, GSNJ
just
Radio
trying to
is in the
win.
building. We always in the building. You know what I'm saying? So we seeing what's up with that. But it's gonna be the third caller. They're gonna get the ringside seats, man. And so we need y'all to call in.
So make sure you are paying attention to the page because we're going to remind you. We're going to keep putting it out there. So just make sure you are paying attention. We won't want to hear, oh, I didn't know or I didn't hear. Yes, you did. You know.
And look, VORtalkshow@gmail.com.
Yes.
We still taking bios.
We need bios and
And
headshots.
pictures.
Anybody that want to get on the show, we need a bio and a headshot.
We need a bio. We need a headshot. We are the Voice of Reason for a reason. This is actually your platform. We making this platform for the people. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to know, like, whatever. If you want your music played on here, just send it in. VOR.
Want to promote your business? We here.
VOR talk
Make sure
talk
the
show.
music
Right?
is positive. We don't do all the cussing and stuff, but you know.
Yeah. But I mean, look, we play R&B though all
Right,
day
right,
too.
R&B,
That
yeah, all
don't
day.
matter.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? This show, we trying to keep it up on a positive platform,
right.
positive note. So we getting ready to take a break for a second, and then we're gonna come back with our guest. He is in the building, man, and it's gonna be a great show. I got a lot of questions to ask you, sir. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take a break. This is your boy, Pastor P.
It's your boy Mike J.
And Lily Dane.
You now tuned into the Voice of Reason, man.
All they do is talk about money. All they do is talk about cars.
How you doing?
They getting drunk every day now, huh? They popping pills every day now, huh? That's that young boy wave now. Don't worry, you can die any day now. Woo. Got the strap in my waist now. I'm a pastor, still I don't play now. Trying to make it for my wife and my kids now. They done made hip hop war now. We used to love rap music. Now we gotta die for the music. Woo. Better write up my will now. Wow.